What's going on, guys? Living Zombies here, back with another Pokemon Go video. And in today's video, guys, we are talking about the summer concert event because yes, this event has begun and also has ended in some countries, because do remember, this event only takes place from 5 to 8 p.m. local time every day starting from July 19th to the final day of July 22nd. So yeah, every day from now to July 22nd, 5 to 8 p.m. local time, you guys will be getting some special Pokemon spawns via lure modules placed on Pokestops. So Pokemon from this promo picture will be some of those Pokemon that spawn from them. So we have like a Dino, Lotad, and yes, the big one, global spawns of Chatot. So if you want the shiny Chatot, this event is for you from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. local time. Find some good Pokestops in your area, the best cluster you can find, and place a lure module. So I do have some gameplay right here, guys, sent from a subscriber. So thank you so much for sending this to me, because now we get a first look at how these spawns are from the lure modules placed during this event. Do remember, one of the bonuses when you place a lure on the Pokestop during this event is boosted duration, 1 hour duration instead of 30 minutes. Now, a good secret bonus to this event, guys, that you'll see in the screen recording: the spawns are refreshing every 1 minute, which is very, very nice. That was not mentioned as a bonus because I think the regular time for a lure to replace a spawn is 3 minutes, and I think 1.5 minutes if it's like a glacial mossy lure. But for this event, as you'll see, the spawns are refreshing very, very quickly, and we can also talk about the most common spawns from these lure modules too. I would say the most common spawn, more than likely, that Cricketot. The Adino spawns surprisingly are pretty dang good, so this could be a very good event to stock up on some Stardust. Pop a star piece, catch those Adino. You guys can see the chart right here for Stardust given to you from catching an Adino. You do get a couple thousand, especially with that star piece activated. But yeah, Cricketot, Adino, pretty dang common. Lotad was pretty common as well from what I've seen via screen recordings and pictures. And again, it does seem like the Chatot spawns, it might be the rarest spawn of the bunch, which honestly should not be surprising since it is a regional Pokemon spawning globally for free for the first time ever. And it is also shiny boosted in this event. I have seen people get the shiny. I don't know what the shiny rate is. I would assume if the spawns are pretty dang low, like some people have said, it more than likely is a 1 in 64 shiny rate. I know that Pogo Central posted this on Twitter. Again, most common spawns from the lures will be a Dino. Get that Stardust. Chatot is a very rare spawn. Reports of 2 or 3 every hour. I think Weather Boost might help you. So if you do have Weather Boost, you might see more. But yeah, it does seem like the spawns are pretty rare for that Chatot. But like I said, guys, one of the good bonuses about this event that was not announced prior was, again, a spawn every minute. So when you place a lure on a Pokestop, you will be getting roughly about 60 Pokemon spawns from that one lure module that you place on that stop. So I reckon you should get a handful of Chatot from every lure that you place. So again, it's best if you guys can find a Pokestop cluster similar to the one that you're seeing right here, like a cluster of 5 or 6 Pokestops, so you can get multiple spawns at the same time, increasing your chances of encountering some Chatot spawns. Now, I do also have a screen recording for Spinda, guys. I want to talk about the Spinda research because yes, Spinda is in field research for this event. So let's go ahead and bring up that screen recording right here. So here we go. We do have a screen recording here from Zach. This is him collecting research of the Spinda tasks, which you'll see here that yes, he will be getting a shiny Spinda on the second task. So evidently the shiny Spinda is still obviously shiny boosted, as it always is, even for this event too. I would assume just the same shiny rate that it normally is, which I do believe is 1 in 64. So yeah, he got the shiny Spinda on the second task, and you are getting multiple patterns of Spinda. I believe every pattern of Spinda is available for this event except the heart Spinda pattern, which is always exclusive to the Valentine's Day event, which I believe this year for the Valentine's Day event, the heart Spinda was not featured, so that kind of sucks. So hopefully it will get featured in the next Valentine's event next year. But yeah, again, Spinda, all the patterns are available except the heart pattern. That's the only one not available in this event. And in terms of how common the task is, as you'll see right here, he does spin a few Pokestops. He spins 3 after collecting his 3 tasks, and only one of them was the Spinda, which was make 5 great curveball throws in a row. That is the task you guys are looking for, which I believe is normally the task of Spinda, like as a season task in Pokestops 2. So it's the same task as always, 5 great curveball throws in a row. And again, not every Pokestop is guaranteed to have that task, but it looks like every 5 Pokestops is going to have at least one Spinda task. And I did also hear that you don't want to do any other field research during the day, because the Pokestop that you complete the field research at, it is not going to refresh. So therefore, if you go to a Pokestop early in the morning, you do the research task there, say it was catch 5 Pokemon. When it hits 5 p.m. and the summer concert event starts, that Pokestop is not going to refresh. It's going to still say that you've done a research task at that Pokestop. So therefore, you cannot get a new task at that Pokestop. So I do recommend, wherever you guys are going for a Pokestop cluster for this event, do not do any field research at those Pokestops prior to the event starting if you plan on going for Spinda and the shiny Spinda. So yeah, guys, I just had to give you a heads up about this event. There's some good news to it. There's some bad news to it. Like I said, good news, spawn every 1 minute at the lure, which I think is amazing. Also, Adeno spawns do seem to be pretty common, which is good for racking up some Stardust. Shiny Spinda does still seem to be shiny boosted. I don't know if it's more boosted than it normally is, but it is still that like 1 in 64 shiny rate at least. But yeah, again, some bad news. Chatot spawns do seem pretty rare, and not every Pokestop guarantees a Spinda task. But let me know if you guys have played this event as of yet. Like I said, it's from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. local time every day until July 22nd, 8 p.m. That is when it's completely over. So let me know your guys' experience in the comments below with this event. Did you get lucky? Did you get any shinies? Did you catch a lot of Chatot? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like in the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.